Hi, this is Doug and Cindy with the Elder Law Practice 5Cast. Thanks for joining in today. Today we're going to talk about something that we hear almost every week. And people come in to say, well, you know, mom's got too much money to qualify for Medicaid, so guess we just need to spend it all down.
So,
Right.
Mom has gotten to the point where she can't stay at home anymore. She's going to enter a long-term care skilled facility. And you're looking at, how do I pay for this?
And sometimes, you know, it's particularly bad where it's mom and dad, you know, where one of them's in a skilled care facility, one of them's still at home, and the one at home still got to eat, you
That's
know,
right.
still
So
got bills to pay.
let's talk about a typical example.
Okay, so we like to talk about Frank and Martha, our favorite fictional couple. So Frank needs to go to the nursing home. Martha is still at home. Martha's a well spouse. Frank's the one going to the nursing home, and Martha hears on the street that she's got to spend down less than $2,000. A lot of people have heard that term, the $2,000 number, and so Martha hears this. And so that's what she does. Frank and Martha have about $100,000 saved up, and she spends all of that money down. And then Frank's still there. He's got Alzheimer's. He has to be there. Martha can't care for him at home. So their home is paid for. She borrows that money, and she spends that on Frank's care. Now, Frank, at some point, somebody says, hey, Frank, you could go ahead and qualify for Medicaid. And so now he's on Medicaid. Medicaid's paying for his care. But what about Martha? Martha spent all of her money. She's pulled all her equity out of her home. She's 78 years old, broke and deep in debt. Not a good place to be for Martha. Now, we presented that as a fictional case, but we see
this.
way too often we see cases
this.
very, very similar to this in real life, and not good, is it?
It's not. I mean, if my mom was 88 years old and dad was in a nursing home and she'd spent all of their savings, you know, and put their house at risk. Yeah, she's 88 years old. Mom's not going to go back out and get a job.
Nope.
Will she be able to make the house payment? Will she still be able to make insurance payments for health care and on the home and on the car so she can drive to the nursing home and see Frank? You know, it's just not right. So we want you to know that there is an option.
You know, there are options, and unfortunately, people just don't know. They hear things, and they, you know, a lot of times people hear a lot of what I call half-truths. You know, part of what they hear is true, and it may be from a well-meaning friend, you know, that, well, this is what happened when my mom or dad went to the nursing home, and they're telling you the truth. But their situation is different, and there's a lot of times situations don't have to be a lot different to be big differences in what the results are. So it's very, very important to get with someone and, you know, get some information to determine what can be done in my case. You know, whether it's a married couple like Frank and Martha, or even if it's a single person. And we've seen a lot of times people paying out way too much money for way too long when things could have been protected. What would happen if someone is already in a nursing home and paying out of pocket right now? Is it too late to do anything?
No. In fact, we've seen where people have been paying the nursing home for years, and the spouse at home or the adult children are making sure their loved one is taken care of, that bill is getting paid. But especially if there's a spouse at home, it has almost depleted their resources. And the government doesn't want the spouse at home to be impoverished, because think about it. If the spouse at home needs help now because all their money's gone, what are they going to do? They're going to have to apply for some public benefits. So that's more money that the government will be paying out. They'll be paying for the one at home, and they'll be paying for the one in the nursing home because all the money's gone. So they've made it a law to help protect the resources and the home for the spouse at home.
So if this is your parents that we're talking about, or if it's mom and dad and one of them's in a nursing home,
Or you and your spouse.
or you and your spouse, or maybe dad's already deceased and it's just your mom, just know that there may be some options available, and I would encourage you strongly to get some correct information, meet with an elder law attorney, get some information. You'll need to get some information together to take in with you so they can separate fact from fiction and be able to give you an accurate answer to see if something can be done in your case. Even if your loved one is in the nursing home now and is paying out of pocket now, you may still have options to protect some of it. So thanks for watching today, and have a great week.
And thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.